Hi, my name's John. Welcome to the fifth part of the review of the Arctic Pro-MIG250 Inverter Welder. In this part of the video I was going to demonstrate welding some thicker material, but what's happened is I've had quite a few comments from people about the last video saying that welding thin metal is easy on a bench, nice clean metal, which it is, but it doesn't actually show the real world welding. Well, I did say from the onset that these videos aren't to show you how to weld. If you want to learn how to weld, go and watch Jody's channel. He really is a good welder. There's plenty of people on YouTube that will show you how to weld. That being said, I've fetched some bits of rusty exhaust home from work. There's a flange there that snapped off, a bit of pipe to weld back on. That's the sort of welding repair you would do to get somebody out of trouble. The metal is very thin, it's well below 1 mil, it's full of rust. Normally you won't be able to grind that back to nice clean metal. You'd be lucky if you could get a grinder in to take the thickness of it off. You wouldn't weld it on a bench, it would be up at height. So I'm going to mount it up there and weld it up there, just to show you that you can weld rusty metal with an inverter MIG. And I've been welding cars for 40 years. I started off gas welding, Morris 1000s and Austin 1300s, so believe me, I can weld rusty shite. Right, we'll prep it up and start welding it. Right, I've knocked the thickness of the rust of it, clean the end of that up. One thing you must do when you're welding rusty metal, any metal, you must make sure you've got a good earth. Bad earth is one of the major problems of poor MIG welding, so you've got to get a good earth. Right, all I want to do, I've got it held in place with the earth. I want to get a tack on it. A couple of tacks. Normally you'd be wearing like a leather protective jacket when you're doing this, but I haven't got one here, so it's had to get burned. And that's dirty rusty metal, it's not clean. You're trying to weld the lace curtain. Thin bits there, just keep feeding the wire in, fill the holes in. Right, so you can weld thin, rusty metal will make out of position. You often find exhaust hangers are corroded off. That's what I use for repairing exhaust hangers. It's like half-inch concrete reinforcing bar. So you can weld a bit of half-inch reinforcing bar to that thin metal. What you normally do, you tack it and then bend it round. They were welded around there. It's not the prettiest weld in the world, but it's strong. And we welded the sort of dummy exhaust hanger on. See, that's 1/2 inch bar and that pipe's paper thin. So you can weld dirty rusty metal with an inverter MIG, no problem at all. Here I'll do, I'll run a bead of weld along the way, straight on top of the rust. So you must have a good earth. The earth point's got to be clean. There's nothing the matter with that. That's straight onto rusty metal. There's a bit of plate there, sort of 3 maybe 3.5 mil thick. We'll weld that straight onto the rust. Tack it. That's without blowing through. And there's nothing the matter with that. It's a good weld. Clean metal onto rusty metal. And you can write your name with a friggin' thing, man. Anyway, see, not the prettiest weld in the world, but it's strong. It'll be gas tight. Bit of real scabby exhaust here, welded under there. Minimum preparation, it's still rusty. Get a tack on it. You can see how rusty this is. It's paper thin as well. We'll have an exhaust mounting welded onto it. Once it starts welding, it sort of burns the rust off and you can carry on welding. I mean, that's rusty shite, it's getting a good hold. That's straight on the rusty metal. It's got a really good hold. Nothing the matter with that. And I haven't blown through there, and that'll be. That's paper thin. The main sensor body. It's what we call aluminium iron. It's got a coating on it, so we can weld to that without draining it off. A bit of scrap here. We'll weld that to it. Tack it on first. Still 0.8 wire. Still on a 30 amp supply. Once it starts to get a bit hot and you start to blow through, you just stop welding for a second or two. And it's gluing through there. This is where your point here, your thick wire is good. It's good at filling holes in. Keep letting it cool. Just make the hole smaller, smaller. And eventually disappear. That's the settings I've been using for welding the rusty exhaust. Like I say, we're still using the 13 amp supply. I think that just about sums up the welding of rusty metal. I could stand and weld rusty metal all day, but I think you've got the idea that the MIG's perfectly capable real world welding rusty metal under cars. What I'm going to do in the next video, I'll leave the 0.8 wire in, I'll turn things up a fair bit, weld some box section, some heavier shangle, do some fabrication work. And then probably the last in the series, I'll put the 1mm wire in. I've got a big 15 kg spool of 1mm wire. We'll put that in and do some real heavy welding, 3/4 plate, 1/2 inch plate, and also put some MMA cables on. We'll do a bit of stick welding, manual metal arc. I do like stick welding. Like I said at the beginning, these videos are not designed to show you how to weld. It's more to show you what the machines are capable of doing, how to set them up, how to get the best out of them. If you want to watch some real good welding, go into Julie's forum at weldingtipsandtricks.com. You'll see some proper welding. He's a real good welder, and his welding footage is absolutely brilliant. Once again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Going to Geordie, fucking I'm Geordie, man. Going to Julie's forum, get it held square, and get a tack on it. Oh, the fucking welder's not turned on. Bastard's warm.